Good evening, learners. The lesson for today is dividing a 5-digit number by a 1-digit number. We are going to use $20,817 divided by 9 as an example. So before you start your division, you must write D M S C B. D stands for divide, M for multiply, S for subtract, C for compare, B for bringing down. And then if you don't know the multiples of 9, you can do repeated addition. Say 9 plus 9 at 18 plus 9, 27 plus 9, 36 plus 9, 45. Let me end there. So 9 into 9 goes once. 9 into 18 goes 2 times. 9 into 23 goes 3 times. 9 into 36 goes 4 times. 9 into 45 goes 5 times. Like that. So now you can start dividing. You are going to start by from D. You say which D stands for divide. So it means you are going to say how many times does 9 goes into 2. It doesn't go. So we're not going to write anything on top of 2. So we move on. We say how many times does 9 goes into 20. We go to the multiples of 9. We look for 2 multiples of 9 where we can find the number 20. So the 2 multiples of 9 where we can find the number 20, we've got it is 18 and the 27. It's 18 and 27. So we consider the smaller multiple, which is 18. So it means 9 into 20 goes 2 times. So we write the 2 here on top of 20, not here, because 9 into 2 doesn't go. So but 9 into 20 goes 2 times. So we're done with D, which is divide. So we move to M, which is multiply. 2 multiplied by 9. You can get to the answer here. It is 18. Move on to the next step, S, which is subtract. So we subtract 20 minus 18. So 0 minus 8, we take 1, here we're left with 1. 10 minus 8 is 2. Now the next step is to compare. What do you compare? You compare the answer you got here with the device. The answer you get when you subtract must always be smaller than the device. So 2 is smaller than 9. It means we are still on the right track. So if it happens that you get a bigger number here, a number that is bigger than the device, then you must know straight away that you somewhere you've made a mistake. The next step is to bring down a number. So the number we're going to bring down is 8. And remember, we always bring down one number at a time. So we finished our first cycle, DMSCB. So we start over again from D. We divide 9 into 28. Again, we look at two multiples of 9 where we can find 28. So it is 27 and 36. So 28 can be found between the multiples of 9, which are 27 and 36. So now you consider the smaller multiple. The smaller multiple is 27. So how many times does 9 goes into 27? It goes 3 times. So it means also 9 into 28 goes 3 times. So now you move on to M, which is multiply. 3 multiplied by 9. The answer is there. It is 27. Now we move on to S, where you subtract. 8 minus 7 is 1. 2 minus 2 is 0. You move to C, you compare. 1 is smaller than 9. So it means everything is still okay. You move on to B, where you have to bring down a number. So we bring down 1. We start over again from D. We divide. How many times does 9 goes into 11? The two multiples of 9 where we can find 11 is 9 and 18. So 11 is found between 9 and 18, somewhere there. And the smaller multiple is 9. So how many times does 9 goes into 9? It goes once. So you now multiply. 1 times 9 is 9. You now subtract. 11 minus 9 is 2. You compare. 2 is smaller than 9. Okay, it's fine. So you bring down the number. The number is 7. You start again from divide. 9 into 27. 27 is there. So it goes 3 times. You multiply. 3 times 9 is 27. We subtract. 7 minus 7 is 0. 2 minus 2 is 0. You bring down. Is there any number to bring down? No. So it means now we've finished dividing 20,817 by 9. So the answer is 2,313. So that is how we divide a 5-digit number by a 1-digit